There we are. Hey everybody. Sorry it took me a hot moment there. I was resting up. I had gone outside and I basically exhausted myself. Not like in a bad way, just I realized that I would have needed to recover. That's generally why I don't set the stream exactly at 8 o'clock or you know, sometimes I'll push it back 30 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. It's because of, like, I'm resting because I went outside or whatever. So, that aside, I am so happy. We're finally at the 50% mark, and I got all the decorative bits and bobs in, so I got all the item frames. Although some of these are out of render distance, but they're there, I promise. I no longer have the schematic overlaid on top of this. It's all exactly as you see it. And I finally got all the trees cleared out from under here. So I can turn this into something, I don't know what. But something. I'll think of something. I think it'll be cool. I think I might use the natural terrain for something. Can't say what yet, but I'm brewing up ideas in my head. At any rate, hello everybody. Hey Top Hat, hey J Money, hey Pibbs Yes, hey Nazi, hey Rip Ruben, hey SM Gengar, hey Elmo, hey Copperator, hey Don Dubious, hey Pixelated Braden, and Chase Krug, welcome back. Okay. It's the actual Jacktherippa? Maybe. Okay, so, oh wait, I shouldn't have jumped down from up there. I needed to get up there. So like, one of the first things I thought about when I was designing stuff is where do all of these hallways go, you know? Because like, this is just sort of empty. It comes out here, kind of sits here without meaning very much. It's just like a hole in the wall. And I don't really have, like, say, for example, over here, I have a giant opening. It's just this big gaping opening. And it doesn't go anywhere. Sorry, somebody messaged me on Discord. I'm weird that way I look at it. Even if it's not important, which is why I ask people to not message me on Discord while I'm streaming if it isn't important. But yes, I want to put stuff here. It's just this big black opening. So I don't know. I gotta think of something. Alpha, we know you were watching the stream. Please help Jack finish the build. Well, see, it's funny you say that, Pibsies, because I'm fairly certain he is not, in fact, watching. And that means this is all gonna have to be stuff that I finish. But I built this and designed it knowing full well that I would be finishing it. Just that it wouldn't be anytime soon. But hey, early May? Like, that's pretty good for half the build. Took about, when did I start this? In March? Yeah, about 2 months to do one half. So by July, we'll be totally finished with the outermost shell. I'll be able to really, like, make all the underground stuff later. Like, actually, that was kind of something I wanted to do, but I think I'll save it for when 121 actually does hit. We're not in any sort of, like, we're still in that limbo state. We're not sure of what's going to do what. So I don't know when we're getting any type of an update or any of that, so it's so uncertain. I can't go and get the pale oak. So I can't make my doors, so I can't install any doors that are supposed to be here. Just feels kind of, you know, I don't know. Oh well. Are the materials duped? No. This is from a bartering farm. I have a friend who has a bartering farm. Or rather, a friend who has a friend who has a bartering farm. And they gave me Blackstone. That's where I've gotten the majority of my Blackstone. Okay. So what I want to do, I'll take some candles. I want to make an entranceway today. Think of it as, oh god, it's lagging again. Oh no. Shit. No, please. Please, server, please. It's dead. Okay, so this is a problem we've been having all day, and I've been genuinely hoping it would just go away. But it isn't, because why would it? So, 2B2T is just kind of being attacked. We're not sure what's happening or how, but there's a huge ping issue, and it'll crash the server every now and then. Howdy, Mr. Atomic Apollo. It's been a while. Not gonna lie, I thought you were playing inside. Also, hi. Yes, welcome. Oh, you fucked up your knee? Oh my god. How'd you do that? Lag was so bad Saturday it was making invincible new friends? Ugh. Yeah, I can't even connect to the damn server. 121 better be soon. I need those tough walls. Same. Tough brick is going to be nice, but I don't know that I want to use it in this build. I want to use pale oak, and I want to use the new copper stuff. There we go. Got in. Yeah, we got in. Woo. Oh, and skulk. Skulk was something I wanted to make use of, so I'm going to take a box of that. That's regular blackstone. Okay. Take 2 boxes of blackstone with me. And then I'm gonna burst. Let's put this here like so. There, that way no mobs will spawn on this. I've managed to make this whole area spawn-proof now, and I kind of want to keep it that way. Wait, what? Where did my candles go? I had candles, damn it. Huh? Oh. I want some soul lanterns as well. There they are. Okay, so I guess the server rolled back and failed to give me the candles I requested? Weird. Pop versus Hero, Brian, who wins? I don't quite know how a non-existent entity is supposed to be able to fight a person who is a real person. Be it in-game or not, doesn't matter. How on earth does a non-existent thing fight someone? Like, I don't know, Top Hat. Jack, have you seen the Minecraft movie? I have not. I don't think I want to. Music Make Theory going on an epic adventure with Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser? Why him? What a specific person to go on an adventure with. What an oddly specific person. Why Brendan Fraser? Is going on an epic adventure with Jacktherippa not enough for you? Is that what you're getting at, Don? That I'm not enough? Uh-oh. Okay. Slight latency, I can feel it, but it's like... it's manageable, I think. Okay, I'm gonna put Skulk surrounding all of this. I kind of want like a, well, I wanted it to be deeper than this. Something like this, maybe? I would have to put... What's a good amount of candle? I'm gonna need a flint and steel to properly test. Or am I? No. Just not hearing the Minecraft sounds as vividly. There we go. Okay, and then... I don't want to have to go and dig through my stuff for a simple flint and steel. Let me get... There it is. Pyro's Bite. Okay, that's not bad. I don't know that that's bright enough. Ah, son of a bitch. They casted the wrong Jack into the movie. Yeah, they should have casted The Rock. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, what's his name? Jason Momoa was a perfectly fine, or would have been a perfectly fine Steve. If he had been Steve, it would have been fine. Well, not really. That wouldn't have been enough to, like, save the movie, but it would have been, like, decent. There we go. Okay, 4 candles and a flame. I think that'll work. Fuck nuggets. I keep falling until I put a floor in here. Ooh, that's far. It's a long way down. Did I say flint and steel? Yes, I did. Flint and steel! Okay. I kind of like how that looks in that corner there. I might just keep it. We'll see. Have the beef with the Imperium? I have no idea. I don't even really know who they are. All I know is that Imperium griefed Ocean's Anomalous, but I assume that's just because they grief anything they get their hands on. I don't really know. Coordinates had been public for a while. So honestly, it's a shock it took them as long to find it and grief it as they did. And apparently it was passed on, meaning several other people knew and had the coordinates first and then just didn't do anything with it. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. And I don't really give a shit either, you know? I don't really think about the various groups that are out there. There are a lot of groups out there. Like, more groups are out there than you could ever reasonably keep track of, you know? So, to have beef with them is pointless. Like, how many people out there would I then have beef with? You know, if I wanted to have a beef, just in general, I guess. It just feels stupid, you know? Kindergarten shit. I don't know anything about them, and I'm really not sure what they know or what they think they know about me. So, like, I don't really give a shit one way or the other, man. Ah, damn it, I knew I missed that. Gonna have to get my flint and steel. I'm gonna have to say it that way every time, aren't I? Okay. Let's just make a floor. A good old-fashioned floor, but this... No, I kind of want... Yeah, because there's a middle block here. There we go. I want to put like a little bump there. Oh, and it caught me live. Oh, nice use of Deep Dark. Haven't seen you use that yet. Yeah, it just hit me the other day that I wanted to use Skull. And I hadn't yet, like, had an excuse to use Skulk. So I just made one, you know? We've had 119, which is what brought Skulk to the game. We've had that for years, almost now. It's going on 2 years. Server updated 2 years ago, or almost. Hello, Ani. Welcome. You're all... It's okay. Should I ask to play first? Imperium trying to escape the jack rooms all at once? Oh, okay. Whatever. I mean, if they want to play Escape the Jack Rooms, they and anyone else can easily go and download the world download that is in the description of the Fast Vincent Escaping the Jack Rooms game. Like, the world download is right there. The game is fully functional. There is an item frames and a no item frames version because, well, item frames are really, really, really laggy. And yeah, like, you have options. Apart from that, I don't really know what else to tell you, to be honest. Okay, so this is a little drain gully thing I've made. So the little things here, maybe I should make another arm or another like channel going this way, and then maybe have it cascade over the side here somehow. The point of this is that it's supposed to collect rain, right? It rains, and this big flat broad surface would of course naturally pool rain or pool water. And so the idea is that these drains would collect that water as runoff and either empty it into this oh, and that reminds me, I fixed where this all goes. So I've got these giant waterfalls up here, right? And they come out from under there. There's like a little pump that puts all of that water out into these channels. And then it comes down here, pools into this little reflection pool, comes down here and falls down to here, and then it comes into all these water channels. And then eventually it filters down and under in here and through these, I don't know, there's sluiceways, I guess you could call them. And they cascade out here. So you got long sluiceways. I should probably put more of these types of channels on the blacktop here, but I didn't think about it. So I don't know, I may or may not go back and do that later. And so the water flows all the way down here. So at every one of these rises. Every one of these rises empties out into one of these big tunnels, and then finally it comes down to here, and it drains out the side of the place altogether, and it comes down, and it sadly empties directly into the forest. So I've got to dig a channel or something to lead into this body of water. Otherwise, it would aggravate my autism. Anyway, do I know about someone who has played the game after its release other than you? Yes, Dr. Zombie. I told Sal C1 about it, and he was excited. So hopefully he'll go play it. Anyway, so this sluice drain goes into this wall, and then it, of course, empties out here. And so I want another thing. I want another reflection pool in here. Something like right here, I think. And yeah, anyone else who's played it, I don't know. Again, I've offered many, many times. You can go play the game on your own time if you so wish. Wow, they were out for that long? Yeah. Yeah, wants to stream somehow led to the grief eventually. I don't know. I think it was just one of those things where, like I said, the coordinates to escape the jack rooms were steadily becoming more and more public. So we pulled out. We left. And it was not even a month or so after that that I heard that it was going to get griefed or that it had already been griefed. So I kept expecting to hear, Oh yeah, it's been griefed. And then finally some guy makes a video about it. And I'm like, all right, whatever. See, I knew it was going to happen. And so I'm happy we moved when we did. Because it was only a matter of time. It was clear that that was a ticking time bomb. When Jake 14, 15, 16 showed up, and a few others, I was like, yeah, this is not good. You can't have randos just show up at your base, you know? The moment a rando shows up at your base, it's over. You just have to accept it. Did Dr. Zombie manage to escape? Oh, fuck, I forgot. He released a video. Let me see. Let me see if he played it or not. I want to say I was told he did. Hey, he did. Okay. Wow, he plays it for 28 minutes. I don't know if he succeeds or not. Yeah, he plays Escape the Jack Room. Oh my god, I want to watch this. How did I fucking miss this? He posted this 4 days ago. How did I miss this? Yeah, so Dr. Zombie has played it. I don't know his status. I don't know how well he did. Probably won't know for however long it takes for me to watch. But hey, you know, that's cool. I enjoy it when people play the games that I make. He was doing well in a bunch of areas, didn't see much of. He eventually fell into a trap. Oh, he fell into a trap. Oh, that sounds... I mean, I guess that's what they were there for. But, damn. Oh, well. I mean, hey, falling into traps was the point. You know, that's why I built them. You were not meant to survive if you fell into one. It's meant to be a death sentence if you do stupid stuff. So yeah, unfortunate, but this is the way the ball bounces. So yeah, I didn't expect that he would play it, but he did. And I'm very glad that he played it. He, funny enough, was he was playing Decked Out 2 by Tango Tech. He was a big fan of that, and I was also a big fan of Decked Out 2. And so I thought, yeah, that is definitely a thing that I've got to bring to 2B2T. That is a must experience type of gameplay. Need to send him your Winter Deep, ask for... Okay, yeah, sure. Do it. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Welcome, Surgeon. Yeah, Swisher, the time you visited the ocean base, even though you were not the first visitor... okay, I gotta turn off the shaders. It's getting way too dark. When you visited my ocean base, you were very, very careless in what you showed people. And, like, 2 other people came to the base after you. And they could easily figure out what was what. To be fair, it was our fault for settling near a 112 chunk trail, but at the same time, you know. Please don't show journey map and stuff of things. He did drown in a toilet? Ouch. Well, now, if you drowned in a toilet. Hey, Sugar Moscato. Yeah, you saw me expecting that stone. I had to give up. My stream was too boring. Aw, it's okay. So you played Escape the Jack Rooms as well, Poncho. How did you fare? I know you probably didn't immediately clear it, but knowing you, you probably played and played and played until you couldn't possibly lose. Bloodhouse kept moving. It was fun. Good. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that he had fun. The whole point of that game is to have fun with it. I didn't show those guys any map data, but I worry they followed my trail. Yeah. Like I said, it was our fault for settling near something that dangerous. But I know that Adam Plays and the Base Finder were both very careless. And just other things of that nature. Oh well. It's too late to cry over such things now. How did Alpha and Herm do in the game? They did great. They didn't beat it right away, but they did eventually beat it with help. Herm... I forget what how well Herm did. I just know that I gave him the world download and stuff after it was over. I hope he's beaten. Streamed it for like 3 hours after its release. I was the first Spanish speaker person. Okay, cool. Glad to hear it. As long as you had fun, that's all that matters. It was a fun game. Maybe I should just make this... Yeah. I'm just going to make this flush with the side here. There we go. Okay, so something I wanted to start doing is to put statues or sculptures or something. In Black Shard, there were obviously a lot of like grotesque statues and things, but also there were unexpectedly beautiful things, like weird jagged vertices, crazy unexpected things. I'm gonna try to capture as much of that as I can. Also, I've started using soul lanterns instead of beacons inside. I think I'll be using beacons outside for outside lighting. Like, you know, like right here, or here. You know, I use beacons everywhere. But I think internally I should be using either glowstone and end rods for larger open areas. And then for smaller areas like this, I'm going to be using soul lanterns. Although I do also want to use some end rods. I don't know. I kind of like the soul lantern. In your view, what caused Deloaded to quit? I don't fucking know. Drama within his own silly faction. I don't really care what made Deloaded quit, because what made Deloaded quit doesn't matter to me. Deloaded was something of a lolcow from what I understand. Don't really know what else to say. Try to not be a lolcow, I guess. I don't know. Easier said than done for some people, but, you know. Okay. I also want to tear up this middle portion here and put more of this. Because Black Shard had lots of uneven terrain in places. It's just something about how Black Shard did things. Base is looking good. Thank you, 404 Persona. Oh, I appreciate your tip. Same like Lantern, but with Soul Charge? Yeah. Soul Lanterns match well with the beacons. Yes, they are probably the same palette. The same color palette. That light blue with like a bright white center with a cyan edge, and then if you zoom in on it, you know, it's that cyan edge with a bright white center. Yeah. And it's got a metal body. That's a glass body, but you get the point. Similar-ish. Oh, well, fuck me. Guess I fall to my death. A lolcow. Oh, you don't know what a lolcow is. Ah. Oh boy, you're about to learn. Okay, a lolcow is someone who basically gets internet bullied and then does the exact wrong thing that you should do in that situation. Instead of walking away and blocking the person, they react. And so they develop a following of people who do nothing but want to torture the person who reacted very brashly. And so if you ever find yourself in a situation where you're obviously being like targeted or whatever, your best bet is to shut them down, leave them, don't interact with them, and just be quiet. That's your best bet. Don't pick a fight with them, don't say anything to them, just zip your lip. And there are so many people that do not and cannot get that concept through their heads. And so they just end up provoking their harassers for forever, pretty much. And yeah, that was what I understand about Deloaded. I don't really know any more than that. He was someone who could be provoked, I guess is the way to put it. Just, you know, don't do it. 2 builders, 2,000 ping. Thank you, house. I'm glad the $13,000 I've spent, or $1,300 I've spent on Prior over the course of 5 years went to the server. Definitely not cocaine. I mean, apart from whatever is going on at the very end there, like, people are joining and getting kicked like mad, but like, apart from that, I don't feel any problems with the server. Server's great. It's so healthy. It's so perfect. Why ever would you need to alter or change the server in any way? Whoops. Hello, 87 AC. Okay, I think I'm gonna use slabs toward the top there. Whoa. Oh, that's a fish. Oh, I thought that was a dropped item. Saw a 40 long comment thread the other day that ended up, I have your name and city, that's enough, I'll see you, I'll beat you up, where the other guy just attacked him unprovoked. Yeah, exactly. Like, the best thing you can do online if someone is, like, starting shit, and there are a lot of retards out there that love to fling shit, and they will do so when they are bored. If they are just too bored for whatever reason, they will pick someone, I don't know, out of a crowd or whatever, online, and they'll just try to start shit. And again, your best bet is to just shut them down by not engaging. Say nothing, do nothing, just ghost them. And again, that is a thing that a lot of people do not understand. They want to engage. They want to get in the last word, you know? They want to feel victorious. And it's retarded. You can't do that. You will only be dragged farther and farther into the Special Olympics. There's a very old, very famous demotivational poster. Getting in an argument on the internet is like running in the Special Olympics. Even if you win, you're still retarded. Yeah, that's how it is. So don't do it. Buy my kits, guys. I mean, I don't really mind the people who've got to shill their shit. I get that. The need to shill your kits is pretty, like, understandable. We don't really have, like, a healthy advertising model, you know? Everything is just... Advertising has so overstayed its welcome these days. Okay. I really wish advertising just wasn't a thing anymore. But it'll probably still be around in 100 years. I don't know. Okay. Jack, I have a video of a raccoon my mom is trying to befriend. Oh my god, tell her don't do that and tell her to not get involved with a wild animal. She could get rabies. Or at least she could get bit by an animal that may have rabies. She may be fine, but don't do it. Oh my god, this is the animal. Okay. She took it to get shots? What the fuck? Okay. I guess it's fine, but I wouldn't touch that. Stay away from wild animals. Why do people need to learn that lesson every time? Like, good God. Don't befriend wild animals. You can't. He's a little slow in the head. Okay. I guess. Oh well, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna change some of these. I want to put candles on these. Like that. Something of a, I don't know, a weird effigy kind of thing. Black Shard had, it didn't have candles everywhere, but it definitely had, like, interesting ideas. Good enough, I think. There we go. That looks significantly weird. But it doesn't, like, gatekeep you from going to the other side or anything. Oh. Till you fall off. Why is Konami a bad company? Because they don't really care to... Well, I can get into a lot of that. They have no incentive to keep one of the games that I like, to properly maintain it or run it. It's basically a money printer for them. And so when a company is that, like, callous about their user base and they're just... They don't really exhibit like a genuine care for the game, it upsets me. Like it genuinely makes me feel betrayed. Thank God I don't buy the cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Holy shit, if I bought cards, if I spent money on that game, oh, I'd be so livid. It feels bad to see something you love slowly get worse and worse and worse with time. That's really what it boils down to. What the fuck is happening? Why are my items jumping around in my inventory? I'm going to befriend the family of crows that have been nesting outside your bush or your window. Okay. Crows can actually be befriended. I believe it's kind of illegal in places because crows can pick up items and are a lot smarter than people give them credit for. Crows are like... They can be little thieves. You can train a crow to get you money. To, like, pick up loose change and stuff. Master Duel, yes. Thank God I don't have to worry about spending money on that game. Ooh. You can't befriend crows? I thought that this was America. It's a law. It's just a law, I believe. You can, of course, break the law to your own peril, I guess. I'm not going to tell on you, but, you know, you have the option. Or is it cool if you like enough? If they like you enough, they will start to bring you gifts. Yeah, exactly. You can train them to bring you gifts, like money. You know. Crows are IRL Enderman. Well, except for the ability to pick up stuff, yes. Or pick up blocks, I mean. You know, full block is pretty big. Still have Ninja Turtle arcade game from Konami? Oh, cool. That was back when Konami was based and still made video games. They don't really do that anymore. They sit on the Yu-Gi-Oh IP, and they do a few other things too, and it just prints money. And they don't really have to give it any real thought or care or concern, because why should they? Kicked out of the most important director when he was developing his latest game, and he used Metal Gear name to make zombie games filled with microtransactions. Exactly. Like, that is just the laziest fucking shit. Ubisoft, I've heard, is kind of like doing similar things, but Ubisoft feels more like the good people have left, and now there are only bad people left. And so naturally, they do bad things. And it's awful to see because there's nothing you can do about it. I don't know. If Jack was a Minecraft block, what block would he be? Why acacia wood? Why is acacia wood the thing you think of? Huh? Oh, it's another beautiful cat. Very beautiful cat, Elmo. Kick the man who made Castlevania and Silent Hill series because they're incompetent. Yeah. Konami is very incompetent, most likely. I mean, you're gonna have people doing weird, fucky things when they are given power and they don't understand what it took to make the company good. Like, Konami had been hitting it out of the park since, like, the 80s. And inevitably, you know, shittification crept in, and the people in charge became gradually less and less good at their jobs. And it got so egregious that, yeah, only morons are left, and so they band together and they turn on, you know, the people who are not on their team or whatever. Whatever the fuck. And the next thing you know, there's nothing good being made at Konami any longer. Okay, you know what I'm gonna make a second pool. Right here. They give every good programmer the boot. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds about right. 3, 5, 6. Okay, so like right here. At a certain point, I guess they'll go bankrupt. I don't know. That kind of incompetence can't be gotten away with forever. Or that kind of malicious stupidity, I guess is the way to put it. They'll get themselves embroiled in some sort of a controversy or whatever, and it'll eat them alive, and that'll be the end of it. It's gonna be sad, but oh well. Okay. Looking good so far. Jackstone. Is that redstone or blackstone? What color would Jackstone be? Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater remake? I guess. Do you want there to be more crops? Ooh. You know, that would actually be a really cool idea. Something, what's a crop type that you could reasonably farm that actually feels appropriate for Minecraft? Maybe... we kind of have a bias toward tropical stuff. Maybe something that's not so... not so conventional. Maybe dragon fruit? Or, sorry, not a bias toward it, but away from it. We kind of ignore a lot of the tropical stuff. Seen Minecraft movie? I have not. I don't really care to. Jack is praying for Konami's downfall. I want them to kind of get their comeuppance. I'm not gonna lie. I wish they would get, like, bought by someone who knows what they're doing. That way they can't continue to be a shitty company because Konami's quality has gone down the hill. Or gone down the drain. Gone down there. You know what I mean. I'm gonna make this slope over to here. We'll see. I'm kind of just freestyling this room, or what will be this room. Just sort of hoping it'll be cool. Shit. I also want to install some redstone. May not get to that today, but I definitely want the redstone to, like, open a door or something. I don't know. We'll see. Corn? Ooh, corn. Yeah. We've got carrots. We've got wheat. Corn. Corn makes perfect sense to grow as a crop. It would fit in. What would you do with corn? Like, it would just be another food source, right? Another, give it like 3 or 4, you know, things to do with it. Like make cornmeal, make, make high fructose corn syrup. Give your Steve diabetes, you know, stuff like that. Hun, the answer is. They do find it. Oh god, not the cornfield? Yeah, that would be cool. Have I heard of Second Life in VR chat? Yes, I'm well aware of both of those. There was a dedicated trolling community to trolling people in VR chat as well as Second Life back in the day. VR chat one's more recent because VR chat is fairly new, but the Second Life community has been rife for trolling for years. The people in Second Life are weird. I've noticed. Okay, Mr. Creeper, if you have to explode, please be it there. Oh, got him in midair. Okay. We need 5 new crops? Mary Jane. I don't know. I don't know about Mary Jane. I'm not a fan of weed, personally. I hate how it smells. I get it. You know, it would be funny for the memes. But realistically, no, Mary Jane wouldn't be something I would add. I think an actual helpful, you know, item or something good, something fun, you know. corn could be used to feed cows and chickens and pigs and sheep and stuff passively. You can make a passive feeder breeder. Because the amount of mods that I've seen over the years that give you some sort of a passive feeder block, like, that should probably come to Minecraft. You'd make it with corn. And it's a passive feeder breeder, so as long as you're... and you wouldn't need to replant corn. Unlike wheat, carrots, and potatoes, you have to replant them. You would just have the corn stalk continually grow and regrow. And so you would be able to auto-harvest that somehow. And then you could make a continual passive breeder feeder to where you wouldn't have to manually grow the animals, you know, the traditional way. So this would allow for the total automation and farming of cows, pigs, chickens, sheep, etc. Well, you can already do that for chickens, but, you know, cows and sheep and pigs have to manually be farmed. You know, you have to breed those guys the way they are intended to be. There's no trick or machine you can employ to do that. You're just kind of, you know, you're at the mercy of Mojang. So corn would be the gateway to an automated breeder for farm animals. Jack, you're 326 subs away from 20k? Wow, already? Holy shit. I never expected to hit 20k, I'm gonna be honest. Zaza smells better than tobacco. Honestly, I don't like any stuff like that. Like, tobacco smoke is really bad for you, so I don't want to smell that. Do you have something in mind for the 20k? Oh, damn. No, I don't have anything in mind for 20k. I didn't expect to hit 20k. What would you like to see? Like, I guess I could do, even though I've been lazy about this and I've been kind of putting it off, I guess I could do another story time with Jack for 20k. I guess I could. Because I now that I think about it, that's what you're going to request, is a story time with Jack. Shit. Wrong block. DMT in Minecraft. No, I don't think you need anything like that. I think what I said originally was far better. Ah, son of a bitch. I have built more than I can reasonably keep safe. When I visited Canada for the holiday, the city I was smelling in was like weed the entire time? Holy fuck. What city in Canada was that? What a mess. No thank you. Anyway, I want to have a some sort of a sculpture. Make a little cavity here. Put a sculpture in it. I don't know. Something like that. Face reveal. No. Never happening. Should maybe do short progress videos. Maybe. I'm already doing stream highlights for Monday streams. Should probably do something else in addition. Hey Musk. Oh, hey Musk Wizard. Welcome. Do merch or something? I mean, the in-game event is going to be Escape the Jack Rooms too, when we eventually get around to it. That's not going to be done for over a year. Bye. Die. Farewell. I've already decided Escape the Jack Rooms 2 is going to be a very big undertaking. Not going to be done anytime soon. What country would I like to visit? I guess Japan, but I'm not really hot on visiting foreign countries. I don't really care. I've never been a tourist. The touristy type. I guess, actually, now that I think about it, you know, maybe taking another cruise wouldn't be a bad idea. I went on a cruise one time. I was 13 years old in 2002. And I went on a cruise, and it was a Disney cruise with my family, and it was fun. I liked it. I guess I would do that. It was in Niagara. Okay. Well, the city of Niagara smells like weed. Noted. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, what I'm gonna do... just sort of go ahead and do this. Chicken jockey. Jack, do I ever play GeoGuessr? No. Never been a GeoGuessr person. I don't even know why I would want to. Like, what does GeoGuessr... Like, do you get anything for guessing correctly? I mean, I guess it's like a skill or a, you know, for like a contest or whatever. You'd be showing off, oh, look at this. I know this one area, and it'd be like a 2B2T IRL kind of, I know that sign, see you soon. Bullshit. Jack merch? Maybe, but I don't know that I have a big enough fan base for merch to actually do well. Shit. It's a nice idea, but merch is not a simple matter. I looked into doing plushies and other things, because I was thinking of doing a Space Valk plushie. And that would be kick-ass for the 10-year anniversary. But at the same time, merch is not... You can't just snap your fingers and make merch. Okay? Merch requires certain pre-order settings. It requires a full-blown, like, down payment. You know, you gotta have a lot of money to throw at this. You gotta spend money to make money, as they say. Merch is no easy feat. And I would be totally flying blind. So while I'm not against merch, and I do want to eventually do something like that, it's not anytime soon. I've never actually seen the Minecraft movie, so I don't know how Jack Black delivers his infamous line, chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. I'm just gonna have to look up the stupid fucking trailer. Just so that I can seem like I know what the Minecraft movie is about. So I can sound intelligent. Yeah, I'm gonna make an entrance off this way. I have decided. The entrance will go off this way. Or, well, the hallway will go off this way. Bam. Bam. Okay. Yeah, the door will go off that way. This will be the grand entrance, exit, whatever. What the fuck? Where'd you come from? Something like that. What are the plans for the inside? Oh boy. A fuck ton of crazy liminal spaces. Designed after a game named Black Shard. I played Black Shard a few weeks ago on stream. Really fucking cool. Really amazing. Really interesting game. Extremely worth your time to go out and get it now. It's only like $10 on Steam. There's another game, funny enough, called, and I don't want to like spoil what it'll be because we'll be doing it for Freeform Friday one of these weeks when I get done with Paper Mario. It's called Necrophosis. And Necrophosis also got it finally fully finished. Necrophosis, oh my god, I saw a playthrough of it when it dropped because I had been watching ever since the demo for Necrophosis dropped. When was that? Like last year sometime? What the hell? Why did I put block here? Oh, right, because I needed that. And so yeah, Necrophosis is another one of those crazy fucking... Oh, holy shit. What fever dream did this come out of? It's one of those games where you can't help but look at it and go, yikes. So yeah, Necrophosis is... It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. And I'm getting very interesting vibes for what I want to do to this wall. So, bust into this section here. Grab all that. Low quantities are expensive. Yes. Low quantities of merch are almost not worth it because you're not going to make your money back. And if I'm not going to make my money back, why on earth would I bother? You know? Because the whole point of merch is for you to not lose your shirt. Ooh, actually, I'm going to do this on the sides. Get out of here, baby. Baby zombies. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh no. Server, please. No, I'm sliding. I'm stuck to the floor. Oh, it's like a fly trap. It's glued me. I can't move. Kore o yomemasu ka? Yes, I can read that. There we go. Oh, wow. 2,316 ping. Ah, sure love that. What do you mean the server's not responding? Although, actually, YouTube may... Ooh, my net just took a hit. Okay, wait. Net's recovering. Ooh. Wild. Sorry about that. Anyway, I can make low quantities. One shirt is like 5 or 6 USD. Yeah, but you're not listening, Poncho. The shipping is what will get you. You can make it, but I guarantee you a Chinese sweatshop can make whatever you can make, but better and cheaper and faster and even in larger quantities. But the shipping is what will get you. Okay? So it isn't a simple matter of, but what if such and such? Your internet is causing the stream to... It's fine now. But also the server died too. Or, well, not died, but is having troubles too. Like, it's a little of column A, a lot of column B. Do I recommend using witch hazel? No data. What the fuck? What do you mean no data? What the hell? Okay. Well, No, it's fine. It's fine. It's back. It's back on my end. That's Pond. Okay. He has a bike. He should be able to travel from the USA to Mexico. You do realize traveling to the USA to Mexico takes a lot more than just a bike, right? I should be able to do this because I'm Poncho Hamster. I live in La La Land. I guess. 1988 or 1998 ping. 1998 was such a good year. God, I would love to go back to 1998 as a tourist. Just for like a little while. Okay, yeah, my connection's good. I don't know why YouTube is saying it's not good enough. Should be all right. Okay. Let's get up to like right here. Bam. Oh, you fucker. Oh, you fucker. He knocked me down. Okay, I'm gonna make some more stairs. Sorry about that sudden dip. No idea why my net has been doing that a little bit, but it has. Fuck out of here, skeleton. Ain't nobody invited you. Fuck out of here, spider. Nobody invited you. Okay, so what I wanted to do is make a series of... it would be sort of like this indentation in the wall. Not you, Mike. Oh, okay. Well, still, going to another country requires a passport. It requires more than just crossing the border. This isn't, you know, the Trump administration's in power now. This isn't, you can't just cross the border anymore. It doesn't work that way. So no one is ferrying merch from Mexico here to here. Never know if I recommend what now? What were you saying? Do I recommend using witch hazel? Yeah, sure. Witch hazel is a pretty good product. It helps to dry out oily skin. Yeah, use witch hazel. Why not? 98, Limp Bizkit and Korn were the top of the charts. Yeah, I was not a fan of either of those, but sure. That's not really the reason. I'm thinking more Pokemon Mania. What else was really hot in that day? Just tons of like silly, cool stuff that I remember enjoying. Cartoons. Yeah, just kid stuff, because I was a kid back then, you know. I would love just to see that, and then I would love to see it again as a tourist. I would love to see it as an adult, you know. You go back and be like, oh wow, so this is what it was like for my parents. Because, you know, my parents were my age at that time. Maybe a little older. Actually, no, they would have been in their 40s. Never mind. They would have been older than me still. Travel from Alaska to Argentina on a bike. No, I don't recommend that either. Would I say an underground base is more work to make? No, I wouldn't say that at all. I would say an underground base is very easy to make by comparison. Because with an underground base, all you gotta do is be underground. I mean, that's it. It's really that simple. But an above ground base requires clearing the land and or terraforming. Of course, you got to build on top of the land. That's not too bad, except for the part where you may or may not be able to, you know, do that. It depends. It really just depends. But I'm with you, Don. I'm with you. There were a lot of great musical acts in those days. A lot of fun stuff I too wish I could go back and watch, see, hear, etc. Boy, we got a kitty cat who's yowling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Light this bad boy up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, let me up. Fuck. It's not gonna happen. Okay. I want more indentations in the walls. No, maybe I should put more random candles. Yeah, I think candles. I look at that wall and I think it needs candles. Get some slabs. Turn those into stairs. There we go. The whole point of this is for it to be just a little bit abstract and not like and nonsensical. You know, it's not meant to be like none of the things you will see me make here have a purpose beyond I wanted it to be there. What do you want, cat? Hush. Adult Swim, Toonami? Ooh, I don't think Adult Swim started yet. Toonami had started, but I don't think Adult Swim had started yet. 98, 99. I think it was 99 is when Adult Swim started. Meow. I could be wrong. Was it... Or no, was it 2000? Fuck, when did Adult Swim start? There we go. Why the candles? Because I have a lot of candles. Yeah, after you dig out the area, all you have to do is just design the interior. Like, that requires almost no effort by comparison. But terraforming can be way, way more effort. Teeth-looking things. All right, give me a minute. Carol King, Smash Mouth, Chumbawamba, yeah, those were great. So old his first car was a Triceratops, no. Although now that you mention it, my first car was a 94, 95 Honda Accord. God, that was a good car. Unk is so old his writings could be the scriptures. I don't know. Those are kind of weak. You should come back and refine those, SM Gengar. You're trying. I appreciate it, but no. No, this ain't it. Oh, Jack was a kid once? Of course. Limp Bizkit was mediocre. Ouch. I know some people who take a lot of offense to that. Young Dubious was getting his first kiss and getting hit in his first joint. Damn. Young Dubious was quite the partier, I guess. Well, I was more introverted in those days, so I never really went out and did things quite like that. Whew. I will say, I wonder how different everything is, because obviously I'm not a Zoomer, so like, I don't have the Zoomer experience. I'm just curious as to how Zoomer life would be for them. Like, how did they, you know, do their high school crap? I don't know. What was life like for you guys, for you Zoomers? Even Stevens. Damn, that's... Oh my god, it started 9 days before 9/11? September 2nd, 2001? Holy shit, is that really when Adult Swim started? Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Man, 9/11 really did change everything, didn't it? I mean, I've talked about that before on stream, but damn, there really is a pre-9/11 and a post-9/11 world. Old cars were meant to last. It's night and day now. Yep. They die so easily and so fast, so quickly. I have a 2015, I have a 2015 Honda Accord now. Or no, fuck. Toyota Corolla, Toyota Corolla now. It was the Honda Accord back then. That was it. I mixed up my cars. Holy shit. Like, wow, really badly mixed them up. But yes, proud parent of two Zoomers. They're like total squares and not at all like I was. Aw, that's unfortunate. Where's the last? Yeah, I was 12. Oh, okay. Just add phones and social media. Yeah, that's not good. Well, is it proud? Or you read that? TikTok slang. Oh, yuck. Yeah, I wouldn't want the TikTok slang in my house. I'm so glad I don't have to worry about TikTok slang in my house. I don't know how some of you people do it. I would kill anyone living in my house who did TikTok slang or said TikTok slang. Okay. So I've got reasonable little cavity that I want to build a statue of some kind in. How best to build? said statue. What do we think? The philosophical theory that 4chan is like digital graffiti? That sounds about right. I don't know any other way to describe it without using vulgarity. So maybe? So in the game, and I know I've said this a million times, but bear with me. In Black Shard, there was a section where there were a bunch of bodies, or rather, they were statues, but they were reminiscent of bodies. I can go and get a screenshot of it. Let me pull up Steam. There was really, really cool shit. Community content. Yeah, this shit. Oh yeah, that's wow. That. Let's throw up. This. Okay, it's a bit large, but you know. He's big. But anyway, so there's a section where like you walk down a hallway and to your immediate right, there is this kind of a sculpture just sitting there. And there's another smaller sculpture as well. It's like a bunch of conjoined people, like they're all fusing into one being. Really, really horrifying looking shit. And so I want to do something similar to that here. Like have a body reaching out or something. I don't know. Yeah. On phoneme me too. What the fuck does that mean, Exotic Dom? "2B is digital graffiti"? No, not really. 2B has like an actual game associated with it. And history. You know. Can't really say the same about 4chan. It's not a game, it's different. There are a lot of people that take 4chan very seriously. Very serious business. Put... No, too thick. We'll put that there. Put that there. See, the problem is, due to the lack of, like, any definitive... Like, everything is one block. I don't have the ability to make it feel like it's not blocky. I want to have this be a hand reaching out. Maybe head here. Something like this. TikTok slang, brain rot, it's terrible, I don't blame you. Yeah. Most people are averse to brain rot for reasons. Okay, so something like that, but it doesn't look like a head. That's the problem. Ah, damn it. Is that spawn proofed up there? Probably not. I should probably slab that off. I want to unleash my inner Minecraft Picasso. Or something like that. I don't know. There we go. That's what I want. want to wrap this around like that. There's not really like a good head. You know what I mean? There's no piece or thing that represents a head. Oh. That's what I could do. Stop that off like that. And then have water running down this way. I'm gonna have to mine into this, but I think it'll work. I think it'll look good. What am I building, Sleep the Chief? I am building my next base on 2B2T. Designing crazy shit. I'm hoping that this sculpture, heavy air quotes, sculpture, will remind you of your sleep paralysis demon. Or something. The idea is that it's meant to be like a body, but Minecraft just does not yield or lend itself to sculpting very well, which is unfortunate. But oh well, I'm trying to make it work. I remember there was a sculpture mod. It's really cool. Of course, that mod is long dead, but oh well. Here we go. And then I'll have water flowing down here. Perfect. I kind of want a thing there. It's not bad. Could be better, maybe. Massive citadel to house the jack rooms too. Well, it's more to house the base. The jack rooms too will be behind the base, so beyond this wall, right behind here. BTT chat is brain rot. It's because it's filled with dumb Zoomers who shouldn't be on the server. Although, I don't know, a lot of Zoomers are now old enough to vote. So, I guess I can't really discriminate any longer, can I? Like, it is what it is. Love the music, thank you. I tried, J-Money, I tried. Instead, nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna make this a block. There we go. I don't know. It doesn't look a damn thing like anything. No, I'm gonna be real. It just does not look anything like I wanted it to. Oh well. Maybe that lends it its own charm. Do I ever get drunk? No. Drinking is degenerate. I do not drink. Gotta head out. Oh, take care, Stone Cold Pill. Have a good night, man. Thanks for coming out. Zoomers started in 98, yeah. A lot of them are 20 now, or older. And that's frightening. But that's life. Also, I'm gonna break all of this and then install 2 more rows of these stairs. Are those items? No, they're fish. That's all Gen Alpha with the brain rot now. Damn. Good point. Well, not entirely Gen Alpha. It's not 100% Gen Alpha. Some of it is, you know, Zoomers. It depends. A lot of people are... well, let's just say a lot of people are here when they probably shouldn't be. Be it due to their age or not. Unfortunately, while I would love the idea of this, there's just no way to implement it and enforce it. I would love age verification. You must be over the age of 18 to play 2B2T. God, that would be so cool. Admittedly, you know, again, no way to enforce that. It would be very invasive. Oh well. But I can dream. I can dream, damn it. Okay, so 1, 2, so like right here. Perfect. Okay. GBG's probably older than them? Oh my god, don't ever say that. Don't make me think about that. Oh. The hobby I have loved for years has finally become older than a sizable portion of the people partaking in it. I mean, if you think about it, that's inevitable. Any item, any hobby, any thing that sticks around, if it's fun and if it's popular and it sticks around, it will inevitably become older than some amount of people who partake in it. Just look at Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons is as old as 50. I want to say it's been out for 50 years, roughly. I hope that's not. Yeah, 50 years. Damn, D&D has been out that long. Holy shit. And so, yeah, like, it's fucking crazy. But when a hobby is popular, you really can't be surprised that at a certain point you hit a critical mass of people who are younger than the hobby itself. Just, it's unavoidable. But God, just thinking about it is so depressing. Like, I've played Minecraft since basically the beginning. It's funny, I was doing stuff earlier today on the server, and there were retards arguing in chat, as retards do. And one of them mentioned, you know, Minecraft is a kid's game, and I wanted to pipe up and say, no, it really isn't. It was not intended for kids. Minecraft was always an indie game that was trying to harp on the nostalgia of older games. Because, you know, there really weren't any popular indie games, at least not like screamingly popular indie games, in those days. This is early 2009. Like, one of the most popular indie games that had that pixel art aesthetic was like Cave Story. And Cave Story was like 5 years earlier. So you didn't have popular, prominent indie games. It just really wasn't a thing. And so yeah, it was surreal. And when Minecraft came out, it was very obviously trying to be like an older game, or pretending, masquerading, you know, being an older game. And it was obvious that it wasn't, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And then at a certain point, Minecraft developed this, oh no, Minecraft is for kids connotation. And every time I hear that, I just want to yell, no, it isn't, motherfucker. It was never meant for kids. But then I'm like, well, you know, a certain amount of public opinion has shifted that way. I'm not going to be able to change their minds. Not really. So yeah, Minecraft is now, in the eyes of the average idiot and in the eyes of the normies, Minecraft is for kids. And I'm just like, what do I do to negate this? How do I refute that? And so I just stayed silent, because what the fuck was I supposed to say? And so yeah, bit of a conundrum. Maybe the next generation of kids will not like Minecraft. So, you know, they can, kids can stop being associated with the game or something. I don't know. Sounds like grasping at straws, but hey. Shit. Sounds a little, not gonna happen. I think the association is permanent at this point. Chess 2.0. Chess is older than America than the continent. Yeah. I get that. You're not wrong. There are a lot of things that have grown to juggernauts of, like, the world, you know? They're a worldwide phenomenon. Chess being just, you know, the most recent, or not recent, but chess being, like, one of the big ones. And you're not wrong, but that doesn't mean I want to think about it. Although in the case of chess, I think that due to how old chess is, it's in a class of its own, you know? Chess is so beloved, it's so famous. Like, you have players from all around the world, in every walk of life. Maybe it's not fair to put chess in the same category. But you're right, chess has a far, far older history. And I guess that's not really, you know, it's not really going to stop. The pixel art in Minecraft was meant to evoke the retro. Of course, everybody knows it's just the style now. Yeah, everybody just knows of it as the style. They don't understand that it was meant to be more than just a style. If it's not for kids, then why is 99% of the merch for kids? Because they know what audience to strike at. They know what audience to exploit. Like, you guys don't seem, or rather you, Poncho, you don't seem to understand. Kids are so easy to advertise to. Kids get excited. You've heard the phrase, don't question it, just get excited and, you know, look forward to product and then get excited for more product. Kids do that, unironically. They don't think a damn thing about what it is they're getting. They consume so mindlessly. It's so easy to target a kid and get them to pester their parents to buy something. Like, it hurts. Just thinking about it hurts. Minecraft is for everyone. I wouldn't call it a kid's game. Right, it's not a kid's game, but here we are. Good luck convincing everybody else, though. That's my point. You're not gonna get them to believe you. Old school RuneScape, when I played it was just RuneScape. Oh, I know. I never played RuneScape. I was not a big RuneScaper. A lot of my friends, funny enough, came from RuneScape. But Yeah, the sheer amount of RuneScape people who were just like, yeah, RuneScape this, RuneScape that. Yeah, when you played RuneScape, it was just RuneScape. It wasn't old school RuneScape or new RuneScape or whatever. Because Microsoft bought it in 2014 and over the years has realized it's more profitable to market toward kids. Yeah, because kids are the easiest demographic to hit upon. You can get kids to believe anything. You can get them to try and buy anything. If they have any disposable income, even though kids tend to not have disposable income, but if they ever do, they dispose of it very quickly. and it's just like, damn. Didn't you just say that kids didn't like Minecraft in the beginning? I don't know if kids liked Minecraft in the beginning or not. I'm pretty sure kids liked it well enough. Oh no, actually. No, I bet Minecraft was liked by children because a big following of YouTubers cropped up. And they were charming enough and popular enough, grabbed the attention of, obviously, kids. And it went from there. Yeah, they're the best customers, exactly. I remember when 1.13 was being made and told people, or people were asking for sharks, and they told the community no, because they were worried people would poach IRL sharks. God, what a fucking joke. Oh wow, it's a shark. Just like in my game, Minecraft. No, little Timmy, that's a skate, not a shark. Learn your fucking marine biology. There's some universe in which that actually happened. It's a shame that it isn't ours. Oh well. Mocked Minecraft until I played it. Damn, you did. Well, hey, what do you feel about it now, 404 Persona? Bet you feel silly. Bet you feel stupid, huh? Bet you feel like a right nincompoop. Those people remind me of why there are warning labels on glue sticks. Yeah, I know, right? Why did they put warning labels on things and then you meet the person responsible for needing the warning label? That's a question everybody asks until they find out that there are people who need them. Why did they put the safety rails on the edge of the cliff? Don't motherfuckers know not to go and peer over the edge of the cliff? Don't motherfuckers know. Well, warning, cliff edge. Oh, well, shit. Oh, I can't find a meme that I once had a long time ago. I might have to remake it. Damn. Danger, cliff edge. Yeah, stay away from that guy. It's funnier in my head. Fuck. Yeah. Shit. It's been scrubbed from the internet. Oh, that's unfortunate. Danger cliff edge. Fuck. Well, anyway. Yeah. One day you will meet the person responsible for why things have to be made the way they are. It was considered scary and old, crappy looking back in the day? Oh, I guess. And now look where it is. The best game in the entire world. Okay. So I got this for some reason. Maybe I should put another one, install another one like right here. No, I don't want anything to block the view of the abstract sculpture. Maybe have it like reaching outward. Maybe instead of like a full body or like an upper torso, we'll just say that it's a hand and go from there. That's gonna spawn mobs. Okay, we're gonna put some candles on it. There we go. Much better. Very neat. I guess that kind of looks like a hand reaching out a little bit. Maybe. Ooh, yeah, actually, wait. Maybe if I turn the palm upward, right? Like it's a hand that's facing outward. And it's got the candles in the palm of its hand. Maybe that's a better idea. And remember the Tide Pod trend. I still make fun of Zoomers to this day for the Tide Pod trend. Okay, so the merch, movies, games, and more than 80% of the player base is underage. But Minecraft is not for kids because Notch was an edgy boomer when he made it. I mean, I never said you'd convince anyone of that. I just said that it was not intended, at least initially. Now, obviously things have changed, and you're not really going to be able to get anyone on board with the idea that it's not a kid's game. Which is why I didn't bother. Because I knew that it will always be, in the minds of most normies, it'll always be seen as a kid's game. Can I lower the music? Oh, sorry. What song is this? Magic of Love? Sorry about that. I didn't realize. I may not have been talking very loudly either. Jack, do you play instruments? No. I wanted to play guitar. I wanted to do a few different instruments, but never found the time nor the desire to try. There we go. That's kind of hand-like. I'm gonna put some more candles on it. Shit. There we go. There we go. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. You play 3 and you're learning a 4th. Damn. Congrats, I guess. Notch is Gen X. Yeah, I know, right? Almost millennial. Yeah. Yeah, I know that, but anyone who is like older than the age of 30, 35 or whatever is a boomer to most people. And remember, most people are brain damaged. Do you use VLC? No. I use regular Windows Movie Player for playing music. Because I don't really need to use anything fancy. And VLC has something of a reputation anyway. I kind of like how that looks glowing back in there. Maybe I should put glowstone on the bottoms and on the top there. Just out of sight, So you can't tell where it ends? I don't know. Maybe only at the bottom. What would that look like? Instead of a bunch of candles. Shit, my glowstone is upstairs. Want to play bass guitar? Okay. Well, it sounds like you're more than capable of learning and doing. I should learn bass. Why? I don't really have the time. It's a nice idea, but realistically, it's not practical for me to learn an instrument. I'll maybe get around to it one day. You know what? Let's just grab this. Take it with me. Did I play other games that I liked? Of course. Nobody only plays a single game and goes, I don't like any other video games. I only want the one. Most people play at least 5 or 6 games and love them. Not that that's a guarantee, but you know. It isn't unrealistic to encounter someone who likes 4 or 5 other games in addition to the one game they like. Like, there's a game that's going to win out and be the most loved, but there are at least several other runner-ups. There we go. That's a much brighter light than the torches, or the candles, rather. There. That way you can't jump down in there and see it, because, you know, recessed lighting. I like that. Might try that down in here as well. Oh shit, I didn't even light these. Huh. Oh well. Okay, where am I aiming? No, not there. Dane Bramage, right, exactly. Have I played Rainbow Six Siege? I don't like the Rainbow Six series, sorry. I'm more of an RPG guy. That's a lot brighter than the torch. So that's a cluster of torches. Let me turn all that junk off so that you can see. 4 lit candles on the right, glowstone block on the left. Kind of like the glowstone block better. Because it's less trouble. Perfect. It's like with the candles, I gotta light them all the time, you know. A little strong lighting in some areas isn't so bad. We got the sea lanterns or not sea lanterns, god damn it. The soul lanterns. In my defense, they both start with the letter S and have the word lantern in them. But anyway, the soul lanterns are for a nice softer light, as well as the occasional candle. You can do that. Maybe I can say something to the effect of those are all hands popping out of the wall. God damn it, let me up! I'm gonna be so sad when Elytra Bounce is nerfed. There we go. I want it to be dark and gloomy, but not like so gloomy. Like, I don't mind having this big pillar of skulk that's just sitting there. Looks cool. I like it. And then I want to do something to the ceiling as well. Have I played Elden Ring? Do you like Elden Ring? Because I like Elden Ring. I will give Elden Ring a shot one day. I'm in no hurry. I'm familiar with Elden Ring, decently. But I'm not, you know... I'm not losing sleep over playing Elden Ring, you know what I mean? I will play Elden Ring when I get to it. Only rep of VLC I know is good rep. Why not blue candles? Because I have more white candles. And I don't feel like making blue. Although blue candles would look awesome, I won't lie. They would match the water and they would match the lapis. Here's the problem. Blue candles require lapis. And I don't want to go and get tons and tons and tons of more lapis than I already have. Because that's all dedicated to building, not dyeing. So if I do that, I will then no longer have the lapis I want for building. Maybe I should put a lantern on top, like right there, sort of like a prime lantern. Yeah, I like how that looks. And then this goes on off to some other hole or whatever. And then in here, one final bit of thing I wanted to do. I don't want to make this obvious. I want there to be a button somewhere in this room that makes a thing happen. A redstone device. But I don't know what. Oh, that's seamless. Oh, you can't tell that's there at all. You would just have to know that that's there. Ooh, I love that. Yeah, and it's like pitch fucking dark. Can't see anything. Even with full bright, that button's nearly impossible to spot. Damn, I kind of like that. That is low-key really cool. The idea of a thing you cannot interact with, except unless you just know it's there. I love that. And I'm also thinking of making a second thing that goes on off this way. Like a stairway that goes up to here. A stairwell, rather, that leads up to this area. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I want the door to be right here. Such a pretty tune. Okay. Isn't there a flower I can get you blue dye? And how much of that flower do you think I will need? Because see, here's the unfortunate bit. The amount of white candles I have to work with. Where is it? Is this many. So this many blue flowers I would at least need in order to dye every single one of these blue. And in truth, that's 3 stacks of blocks. Or no, sorry. Or yeah, it is 3 stacks of blocks. Yeah, because 1 stack gets a row. So that's 9 stacks of blue, of lapis per. So yeah, so I have to sacrifice 3 stacks of lapis blocks to get the whole box. That's a lot more lapis than you may think. And a lot more lapis than I'm willing to just give. And Meg was only able to donate to me 5 or 6 boxes, or no, probably more like 9 or 10 boxes. And that'll be enough to get the outside. You know, all of the detailing. Right there, all that shit. Because remember, we got a whole half to build yet to go. And so if I want all of this lapis detailing on that other half, I'm going to have to be a little stingy with how much lapis I'm willing to give up for non-building purposes. You can get lapis from trading, just supplies, string, or droop wire drooper for emeralds. Oh, Vendetta, sweet summer child. If I thought I could use string duping to make emeralds, do you think I would be already string duping to make emeralds? Because here's a very unfortunate piece of information. String duping was patched. String duping's not possible anymore, and hasn't been for over a year now. So, technically, yes, you could do those things. As long as you are doing them on not 2B2T. But if you're doing those things on 2B2T, you have a very unfortunate piece of experience to learn. A very unfortunate lesson to learn. And that is, fun things are generally never allowed to happen long term. Fun things get patched. I would absolutely be buying 1,000,000 emeralds worth of lapis from 1,000,000 different clerics if I could just get it like that. But can't do that. We could still do iron farms and stuff, but I'm going to set up all that stuff later. I'm going to set an iron farm up underground. And somewhere down in here. And I'm going to have an automated... You know, I'm going to use the crafter. I'm going to use a whole bunch of stuff. And then I'm going to ship all that stuff up to a storage room. And then I'll have like a trading hall. And then I can get emeralds that way and blah, blah, blah. But honestly, I like the white candles more. Like, I know blue candles would... Also, blue candles do look good. I won't lie. It would go well with it. It would fit the aesthetic. But I am just of the opinion that it is not worth it for now. I'm going to make a tell. There we go. That's your tell. There's just an odd one-off... Or, well, maybe that isn't such a vibrant thing. Maybe that doesn't tell you very much. Which is fine. Maybe it shouldn't. Here we go. Let's put that there. Put that here. I like using walls as like a slab material. That honestly looks really good. Bonk. This is why I love calibrated sculk sensors. You can hide them anywhere and only you know where they are and how to activate them. That's a good point. I should probably have used that for here. But I do like there being a button. The most observant of the most observant person will find said button. But your average person bumbling around ain't gonna know anything. And I'm alright with that. Because, like, you're getting into the heart of the base here, you know? So it's only natural for the heart of the base to be a lot harder to infiltrate and understand. Admittedly, you know, someone's just gonna... if they show up, they're just gonna blow the place to bits. I know that. But this is more for the people who will eventually be exploring the world download or something. You know? It's not really for the griefer. The griefer who has no taste or no appreciation for the finer things in life. Now, the question becomes, what does this button do? I can make a button, and I can make it make a noise, even. I can make it do anything. But what? What do I make it do? Cornflowers give you blue dye. Also, a simple flower farm in the right biome can get you those. I want to say that's not correct. Oh shit, I've got to slab that off, or else it will spawn mobs. There we go. Because bone mealing does not give wildflowers or cornflower or anything like that. I don't believe it does. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the only way to get the cornflower is through World Gen. Last I looked. Isn't copyright-free music when I'm building off camera? Not really, no. Nobody will explore the base. There will be 10 million item frames to make dark maps and glowstone this time? No, there will not be. We are going to stray away from using too many item frames this time. I don't intend to use tons of item frames this time. God damn it. Come on. Come on. Get some fucking internet in ya. Win some fucking ping. Okay, so other people are lagging, not just me. Oh, makes me feel better to know we're all suffering together. God, damn, are we gonna suffer? Anyway, yeah, so this button, what should I make it do? Maybe make it do something with the statue? Well, it's not really a sculpture, statue, whatever. Maybe make it play a disc? Instead of something like creepy or like opening a door or whatever. I'm suffering with you, Don Dubious. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, maybe I should make this play a music disc. A predetermined musique disque. Make it spawn a wither with a piston. Ooh. Oh! That's a great idea. Except not. I know an even better thing. I know an even better idea. Maybe I can even cobble it together real quick. Maybe the internet, or rather, maybe the server will last. Fuck. Look at that one. There we go. Okay. One note block. I'm gonna need a piston, an observer, a singular dot of redstone, and I think that'll do it. Oh, no, I'm missing the most important piece. Oh god. Okay. Will I be able to find one before the server lags itself silly? Almost thought I heard it. Or no, or saw it rather. Not heard it. Fuck. I know I have one in a box. Bingo. Nick Wren's Witherheads. Oh. Dragon heads. I'm gonna organize my inventory and the storage room and stuff way later on when we've actually got a proper storage room. Make it spawn a wither. If you bone meal the grass in certain spots and use pistons to move it back and forth, you can farm them infinitely. I'm gonna have to test that out on here to be sure. We'll see. Okay. Bam. Perfect. No, that faces the wrong direction. No, that also faces the wrong direction. Hell yeah, caught it in midair. Did you use the dragon egg over note block trick? Dragon egg over the note block? Dragon head. Okay, I was about to say, like, you're not... Yeah. But no, I'm gonna make the dragon head thing. Shit. Okay. But yeah, I had that same idea already. Okay. Bam, bam. So that there. And I'll collect that later. And then slab these two things off so that no mobs can spawn. Perfect. And then we reattach that. Oh, landed in the water. Cool. Yeah, it works in vanilla and wildfire biomes. Pretty easy farm with good rates. Okay. Well, 2B2T changes things. Sometimes makes things a little more fucky than it should be. I have not gotten a wildflower with bone meal in a while. And I don't know if that changed or if that's broken, if it's a bug, maybe. Could be. Could be something worth reporting to house. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Victor. I can't read your name. I'm sorry. But I appreciate it. Okay. I'm paranoid about down here because I know mobs will spawn if I'm not careful. Due to how I've overwhelmingly prevented spawn rates. Crafting the router that will end lag on 2B2T. I'm just gonna see if that works or not. I'll figure out the flower thing later. Ooh. Yeah, it works. Nice. Okay. It's just there to like spook you because this is something. Maybe I should have made this the head of the Ender Dragon. Yeah, maybe I should make this the dragon. Like a miniature sculpture of the dragon instead. Like it's flying out from back behind there. I don't know. Whatever, it's an idea. You guys have an idea for a voxel game? Oh, I bet you do, Roscoe. I bet you do. How will it scare me? It's so predictable. You won't know anything, or well, I mean, you know about it, but another person won't know anything about that. This isn't meant for you. Not everything in the world is meant for you, Poncho. You are so self-centered. It's about crafting the experience for other people. Also, I'm just gonna get rid of these edge bits here. I will say though, I do listen to some of these tracks on my like in my MP3 player. I still occasionally listen to them. They're honestly that good. I'm very partial to them. This track included. It's good. I like it. Maybe I should have like 1 candle per. Do I like that idea? Maybe. I was gonna make this a room that's like really, really tall, and just have it be a stairwell that goes up and down to. Is the playlist public? I don't really have an easy way to answer that question. Let me go onto my Mediafire. I don't remember if I have it all on there or not. The playlist is not only huge, I have no easy way of giving you the music itself. It's all on Dova Syndrome. So really, no, the answer is no, the playlist is not public. Making it public would be very difficult. Yeah, I don't have any of this music uploaded, so sorry. We'll just have to not worry about it for right now. Open a Discord channel and send all the MP3 files in there. Oh my god, I'd be doing that all night. Because you can only send so many megabytes at a time. And so I'd have to carefully, bit by bit, get the whole thing up there. It would be easier to just upload it as one giant RAR file. How do you make your left hand the main in game? Like that. There we go, magic. But yeah, I'm thinking of either making an... Oh, I know what I would do. Let's make a redstone elevator. Yeah, I think a redstone elevator would be really fucking cool. Okay, this will just be there to help prevent mob spawns. I can do, what, 3x3? You know what? I might do that as like a 50K subscriber thing. Upload all my music on streams. It's good shit. It's a lot of stuff, though. But yeah, I could do a little 3x3 elevator right here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. A redstone elevator. I think that'll go hard. And then have a way to like stop at every floor. That'd be dope. Because, like, I'm trying to think of the Citadel from Half-Life 2. Because I recently replayed Half-Life 2. So I'm all hyped up on that. And so I'm thinking, you know, what would be a really cool way to do it? And there was a big elevator scene in that game. And I'm thinking that would be a nice idea to try and implement. 20K special stream playing only with the right hand? Ooh. 500 megabytes, 10 files, and Discord is max? Yeah, exactly. Haven't played in years? Oh, okay. Am I left-handed? No, I only play a left-handed person in game. I'm LARPing as a left-handed person. That's it. It's not more special than that. Now I gotta buy more cat stuff? Aw. Well, hey. Did I see what I said about the stray cat? Did I? What about... what stray cat? I don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're referring to, Elmo. In chat a few minutes ago. To be chat? No, I didn't see it at all. No, I don't know what you're referring to. No, in stream. Oh. My crazy cat arc begins. Found a stray cat in the bed of your truck. Oh, I see now. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I mean, that's hardly the worst. Hardly the worst thing to see or have to... I don't know. Whatever. Good luck with your stray cat. Hopefully he or she or whatever is nice to you. Stray cats can sometimes be hard to get their trust, but if you can get their trust, it works. It works out. Oh, damn it. Cats randomly showed up at your house and started living by your house. It's probably because you guys feed them. If you don't feed them, they will move on. But if you do feed them, they know to come back. Cats will often get multiple households to subsidize their living, basically. It really is quite funny how good they are at it. Oh, damn it. I can't. There we go. Shit. Yeah, I can't get around to that. Maybe the server will... Yeah. Oh, hey, it did. Cool. Cool. Shit. Couldn't quite reach it. There we go. Have to fix that in a minute. Okay. Gonna have to somehow make it come down to here. I want to have, like... I want to align this. I think, like, right here will do. Perfect. He was shivering because it's cold where you are. Aw. Well, good. Good on you for taking care of him. Poor thing. Yeah, cats are one of those animals that they are good at appearing helpless, but are not helpless at all. Yep, cats will bring their friends, exactly. It's because you throw food outside by your house every day. Yep. That is a very big kind of red flag to a cat or two cats. Hey, go here. They put food out here. They have food to throw away. They have food to give us. That's what they think. And you got to admit, some of them are not wrong. Oh, shit. There we go. If cats are like, hey, humans throw food away because they've got plenty to spare. So let's go bug them and maybe they'll give us some. And then we do. And it's all downhill from there. Well, maybe not downhill, but you know what I mean. It all just gets out of hand from there. Oh. Well, thank you, Josh Harden, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Okay, it's 2 people tonight. Neat. Well, thank you. Turn all this into polished, because polished blackstone is cool. All right. Wow, damn. I'm kind of happy with how this beginning sort of area... Because, like, you come in from outside here, right? And you see all the pretty lights and the big columns and the colors and all that. And you walk in here and you can just barely see into that room from out here. But when you get under the awning, and you get under this underside here, and I got to put some stuff hanging down here. I think that would look cool. And you come into here and it's like the room's slightly alien. It's trying to be a little bit crazy, I guess. Then they don't come all summer because the tourists feed them, and then September 1st and they're back. That's how it's gone for you and years. Yeah. They don't really have any attachment if they don't need to. I like cats. Probably too much, in all honesty. How's it been going, Metal? It's been going well. Have a super fluffy cat, best thing in the world. Yeah, my cats are short hair. And they still shed like crazy despite being short hair. Hey, I'm doing all right, ZJ. And yeah. Oh, fuck, why did I do that? I'm getting hypnotized by placing blocks. Ah. I can't land on my... There we go. But yes, oh fuck. I'm enjoying things, you know, 2B has been, despite the lag, 2B2T has been fine. If the lag issue would just get settled, it would be alright. Okay, I am going... I'm gonna make a another ring. Takes me up to here. Shit. Anyway, and I want to connect the elevator from down, way down here, which will probably go underground eventually, because I want this to take you to the factory level as well. And the factory is going to be underground. And then up here, it's going to be, I don't know, upper living area. Living quarters type stuff. Tallest point. Something like that. Currently hid out in the wilderness? Yes. Working on my next project. You guessed it correctly. Part of me kind of wants to use deep slate tile for just the elevator shaft, just to kind of give it that mechanical look. Maybe it didn't matter. I don't know. Had them since they were kittens. Oh yeah. I have 2 cats. One's a tabby and the other's a black cat. Cool. Similar to my own, except mine is a tortoise shell and not a tabby. Oh, good night, Pibsies. Pibbies. God, I can never say your name right. And you never tell me. Okay, that'll do here. Oh God, it's 11. Well, sorry guys, I understand. Some of y'all are dipping. It is getting late. I should probably pack it in myself. I've got to move all this stuff downstairs to where I'm actually working. And yeah, this is 2 builders, 2 tools. Really neat. Half the base more or less finished, or at least the outside part. Definitely have to do more. We only got 1 room. Only a single room, but I kind of like how it turned out. This singular room is kind of dope. Still want to add something more to it. I don't know what yet. I'll figure it out as I go. Will I ever make a Space Valk 4? I recently checked out the old ones, and I'm a new 2BT player. They were mind-blowing. I've already said this, but Space Valkyria 4 was already made, and it was a failure. And it's already been found and griefed on 2B2T. So the next would be Space Valkyria 5. And since you're a new player, since you're a newer person, I will give you something cool. I will send you off with a glimpse into the far future. Up the render distance so you can get a proper look. Your name is pronounced Dies, but with a P. Pies. That does not look like that, but sure. Okay, Pies. Thank you. Yeah, so this is going to be Space Valk 5 one day. I've pressed the pause button on developing this and doing things to it just because the current project on 2B takes precedence. Bro, that's insane. Well, thank you, Agility. I wouldn't say I'm talented. I'm just cool. I know how to throw things together. Give it a moment. It's got to load in. And of course, we have the Bedrock Comet, but with with black concrete, obsidian, and crying obsidian. Idea given by Sugar Moscavo. Come on, slow down, slow down. There we go. Idea given by Sugar Moscavo. Really neat. I'm gonna just stick to the end since it's soon. Yeah, it is very soon. We're gonna end the stream here shortly. One final sort of thing to go out on. Let me back out a little bit farther so that you can get a better view of the whole place. Now let all these chunks load in because for some reason they're not. There we go. I hate it when it does that, but oh well. Minecraft, am I right? Your PC must be on fire. I'm sure my CPU is 70-something, 80-something degrees. Wouldn't surprise me. Is the pig of Pack PNG with your name on it already here? Pig. You mean the bee? You wanted a bee. I'm not getting the pig out into the end. That's too much effort. I mean, maybe if there's like a happy gas exploit, maybe. Animals like pigs, cows, and sheep are entirely likely. But by itself, no. You can settle for a bee, a turtle, a sniffer, or a chicken. Those are mobs I can ferry around in egg form and then hatch and grow. Oh, and frogs. I can hatch and grow those guys and carry them around in my inventory. Oh, and an axolotl. That's right, that's 6. So you got 6 mobs to choose from, but none of those are a pig. You want a sniffer? Okay, cool. We can do a sniffer. If it is a thing that exists in egg form or is carryable in the inventory, I can get it out here, no problem. But if it's a lamau, get a pig or a cow or a sheep out here, And if you request a squid, I'm banning you. 2 sniffers and 1 small one and 1 big one. Okay. Yeah, that's not hard. Don't sniffers grow up, though? Wait, Jack, didn't you know about the pig, egg, and bucket of pig? Bucket of pig. What the fuck? All the fish. Yeah, I forgot about the fish. But the fish can't be reproduced. Salmon. Yeah. You can't reproduce fish. Why are squids bannable? It was a joke. It was just a one-off joke I made. It has nothing to do with anything. If you request for me to get you a squid out into the depths of the end, you are getting banned. That's the joke. That was it. It's nothing there's no deeper anything than that. Because this is going to be in the end dimension one day. Probably. If I can ever make it. I don't know. We need an end update before I can even consider it. So yeah, welcome to Space Valkyria 5. Probably. I don't know. At any rate, guys, y'all have a great night. I will catch you all tomorrow for yet more 2P2 and all that junk. Have a good night. See y'all. Bye. And thank you to those who have donated and subscribed as well. I appreciate it.